Hey kids, it's the Mr. Fly here, hope you're well. Now, another of the bikes that was causing very much of a stir at this year's motorcycle live show at the NEC in Birmingham was this, the Kawasaki Ninja H2 SX SE. This is the supercharged touring version of the H2 bike that came out a couple of years ago, and it itself caused such a stir because it was the first of the supercharged bikes. This machine is, well, it's a stonking machine in terms of its spec, and we'll go through some of that in a minute. It's got a 998cc supercharged inline 4 engine. It's got every riding aid you can imagine. Puts out 207 brake horsepower, this engine. Absolutely incredible. It's not actually quite the same engine as in the H2. It's been thoroughly revised to make it more, well, actually fuel efficient and obviously better for touring. Now, the fuel efficiency thing may not sound that exciting, but of course if you're touring then it might be something that's quite important to you. And Kawasaki say that this bike is capable of the same sort of fuel economy as the Versys 1000, which is quite staggering. The bike's also got a new chassis over the H2. It's got a different supercharger. It's been redeveloped for this bike, again, I guess to make it more suitable for touring purposes. It's got a TFT dash, and the thing just looks stunning in the Kawasaki green, and under the lights at the NEC it looked quite something. It had this sort of ethereal glow to it. Personally, I'm not too sure about the styling. I think it might be a little bit too busy for my liking, but it certainly looks like a quality piece of kit. You can get it in this green colour, of course, or you can get it in a black and grey scheme as well. In terms of the electronics, it's got the Bosch IMU, the inertial measurement unit, that means the bike knows exactly where it is across 6 axes. It's got traction control, of course. It's got anti-wheelie control. It's got corner braking ABS. It's got an assist and slipper clutch. It's got power modes, and it's got cruise control, and as well as lots of other stuff as well. In terms of some of the key points of the spec, the seat height on it, 835mm, which sounds relatively tall, so it'll be interesting to see if I can get a go on one of these, how that feels to shorter riders like myself. Weight-wise, 256 kilograms wet, so quite a heavy machine. And again, it'll be interesting to see how that feels actually in the flesh. It might be one of these bikes that loses all the weight once it gets moving. Fuel capacity in that tank, 19 litres, which again doesn't sound like a lot, but if the fuel economy is really good, then maybe that's going to be okay. I guess one of the big and good surprises about this bike this year is when the H2 came out in 2015, and that was priced at something like £25,000, putting it way out of the reach of most normal riders. This one though, the H2 SX, is just over £15,000, and the top spec H2 SX SE starts at £18,099. So seems very reasonably priced to me compared to other bikes in this segment on the market. So well done Kawasaki for that. So all in all, very exciting bike, causing, as I say, a lot of a stir at the show. Lots of people having a look at it and really looking forward to having a go on this one. So there we are, just a little short video for you this time. I hope that's been of some interest, and I look forward to speaking to you next time. Until then, this has been the Mr. Fly. Cheerio.